Welcome back to Planet Coaster and Frontier Springs. And it has been a while. I haven't talked into the mic for some time now. I think it's been over 2 months now. And I've wanted to give you some updates on Frontier Springs because, yeah, there has been happening a little bit. Not too much, but I'm trying to do this video as organized as possible. So I wanted to address the last 2 videos I've uploaded because those were just on-ride point of views of 2 roller coasters that I have built. Then I wanted to show you what has happened in Frontier Springs itself. Then I wanted to give you an outlook, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's start with the last 2 videos I've uploaded. The response has been pretty amazing from those. First, I've uploaded Metro Mayhem, the on-ride from that, which is the roller coaster in our French-themed area. And after that, I've uploaded the Formula 1 roller coaster, which got a little bit more popular than I have thought, but it was a little bit different with Metro Mayhem though, because I have received few points of criticism, which I wanted to address now. So first of all, you were all a bit surprised that the queue line at the station area is pretty heavily themed, but that pretty much stops as soon as you leave the metro tunnel. And I mean, I do have a reason for that, because it's pretty normal that theme parks theme only like the areas where you are spending the most time in. So it's pretty usual to have none to very little theming on the ride itself. And I mean, we do have this big bridge that we are crossing 2 times. But yeah, I can see your point because everything of this is pretty much unthemed, even though we have some nice viewpoints from here. And everything in the backstage area is unthemed as well. But still, we do have a little bit of interaction with other rides. And I don't really want to change that. I just want to upgrade the landscaping at some point as well. The backstage area, because there's just a blank wall up until now. So this is going to change as soon as I'm continue to build on the Dark Ride roller coaster as well. Second point you weren't too keen on is the launch into the brake run. I mean, yes, that's very unconventional. And I don't know any roller coaster that actually does this, but I mean, that's like the purpose of Planet Coaster, isn't it? Because you can build everything you want. And I don't mean it's like too unrealistic, you could do that. And I wanted to simulate the feeling of actually sitting in a metro train. If you have been on a subway or metro, you know that these trains do have some sudden and unexpected accelerations, especially when they are heading towards the next station. They tend to speed up and then hit the brakes. Yeah, and I wanted to replicate that with this part of the ride. So yeah, this is going to stay as it is for now. Maybe at some point I will extend the ride to this area, but this is something to look forward to as soon as I'm starting with the area that is yeah, going to be constructed here. Okay, so now let's talk about a few updates that I have made. I've started, so I'm just telling you that I'm started by theming up the museum dark ride roller coaster thingy. But yeah, I'm going to do that step by step, so I'm not going to focus on that too much. Then, since my last video, there have been released a couple of updates. One of which was the updates with the souvenir shops. So I've upgraded the souvenir shop here in the Paris area, or in the French area. It's not entirely Paris. Kept it pretty simple, added some custom shelves as well as this decorative Eiffel Tower in the middle. And I've also actually combined it with the photo booth, where you can buy the on-ride pictures of Metro Mayhem. So you head down from the exit of the ride to the station, which is again a bit unconventional because normally you would have the photo booth right at the exit of the station. But I think I'm going to add a bit of signage, and I think I'm going to add another self-service kiosk at the exit of the ride. Why do I say another self-service kiosk? That's because I already have one and that's at Petroleum Express. So I've updated the exiting bridge because there was a gap that I needed to fill. And when you are exiting the ride, you have this little self-service kiosk for the on-ride photos. You see them popping up more and more around Europe, at least. I haven't been to theme parks in the US now, so I don't know how it is there. But in Europe, it's pretty common now to have these self-service stations. Next thing that I have changed is the queue line for our Ferris wheel. That one was uncompleted as well, so I have now finished off that one. I have completely removed the interior of this shop, so this is something that I want to do in the future as well, because there was a very early stage building which I wasn't very happy with. I still like the outside facade. I do think it still matches the vibe of the main street, but the interior was really bad, and it was very dark, so I've added this hole which is going to be a roof top window. But yeah, this is something that I have to do still. Then I have changed the entrance area a little bit, so I have rearranged a few things, added these ponds on the left and the right side of it to match the energy of the entrance area. And as you can see, I have added a few fountains that are actually triggered by the roller coaster. You have a fountain show. I still need to extend that to the other side as well. And then the biggest changes are regarding the hub area, if you want to call it like that. We had this grandstand type of thing before, however, it was too themed, if that makes sense. I didn't want to have like too much theming on the outside of the park. I wanted to have it more stylized, to have a more modern feel. And I do think I have matched that pretty well with like the custom fencing, the rusty metal, the bare concrete benches, and so on. So it isn't themed that much, however, I do think it fits very well into the landscape. Talking about landscaping, I've started to do a lot more landscaping on the outside of the park now. I've added this little rope fence, these small hills on the side, and dressed it up nicely with some plantings. Added these very classic loudspeakers, custom bins, and so on and so forth. And I do really like now how it feels in this area. So if you are coming from the parking lot, you now feel very hyped to go to the theme park itself. And if we cross the bridge to the hotel resort, you can see now that it's not only nicely landscaped on the left side, I have also added all of this landscaping to the right side of the area. I've messed up left and right, didn't I? Never mind. You can see what I mean. And I do really like now how all of this feels with the custom stone walls and these terraces that we have. So yeah, it's a pretty nice area now. Last thing that we need to do now is to complete all of the inside of the hotel. But yeah, that's again something to look forward to in the future. So let's talk about what we are going to do in the next episode. I mean, I have talked a lot now about things that I still need to do. But before I'm actually going to implement all of that, I wanted to focus on the springs part of Frontier Springs, or at least on the river flow that is coming out of it. So I started modeling that in the very early phase of Frontier Springs. But I was never really happy with the landscaping, and I have never really touched it again. But I got some really nice ideas by a video that came out recently by Taggy3D, and he showed different techniques to do some small waterfalls or some grass landscaping some at once. So I really got motivated to tackle this area, and I want to do like a full loop around the park with like catwalks or stairs, wooden pathways all around this river flow. And I do think it could be like an attraction in itself. So you have like a trail that is connecting everything from Frontier Springs. I still don't know if I want to add this to the theme park itself or have it outside of the theme park, but I will take a look. So this is going to change a lot. So we will have some catwalks and some bridges and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is the project I want to focus on in the next episode. It's very different to what I have done in the past. So that's what Frontier Springs is all about. Testing out new things, completing the experience. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you have enjoyed this little update. I know it doesn't seem like it has happened that much, but yeah. Oh, also the water park area, I have cleared all of this area to get an idea of how big the water park is going to be. As you can see, it's not huge, but it's not small either. So this is a very fun thing that we are going to do in the future as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of things to do still in Frontier Springs. So I'm not adding this series anytime soon. And I hope you still enjoy it as much as I do. And I'm very happy that I have received so many nice comments regarding Frontier Springs, and I'm hoping that it's going to continue. Okay, that's it for real now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.